Hi Sharks, my name is Peter Bogle and I am from a western suburb of Chicago, St. Charles, Illinois. What I do for a living, I have been in the plastics industry for over 20 years. Material design, part design, and product launch, and working with large publicly traded companies in that time. And my product is Oliminator, and it's a product that actually eliminates odor, kills bacteria, and absorbs moisture. And the product is manufactured and sold in these small mesh bags. And what you see behind me is our current offering in the market. Our product is very unique because it attacks odor, moisture, and bacteria, unlike many other things on the market today. What I'm looking for from you is $200,000 in exchange for a 25% share of my business. That money will go to a very good source. That will be for R&D projects, several products on the table right now that need funding, new packaging for private label. We have a couple of companies that have asked us to do private label for them, very costly to do that. Additional testing that I'd like to do, and ultimately when I get these products to launch, I need to now go through a whole global launch phase. So that's what I'm going to use your money for. The uniqueness of Oliminator is that it's basically in a super pellet. Everything is encapsulated together in a plastic pellet compared to the sprays and aerosols that are on the market today. A spray and an aerosol is a lot weaker in terms of the chemical components versus what we can do in a pellet like Oliminator. Why people should have our product is pretty simple, Sharks. If somebody is serious about getting rid of odor, they need to use Oliminator. So Sharks, currently Oliminator is on a utility patent pending. We are currently selling in the market to several big retailers such as Dick's Sporting Goods, Amazon.com, and Menards, to name a few. And our revenues are in excess of $250,000 a year. And what I'd like to do now is switch it to Peter in a locker room to talk about how and why our product works so well. Take it away, Peter. Thanks, Peter. Here we go. Here we are in a locker room, showing how Oliminator can go in a stinky pair of sneakers. Once that sneaker is done, you don't have to worry about anything. Problem solved. So here we are in a typical locker room, and a pair of football pads. You take Oliminators, stick them under each shoulder, and let it sit like that. Problem solved. You've got throughout your locker here, in your street shoes or not using it, stick Oliminator in there. Don't have to worry about it. All good until next time you wear it. What other areas of use are there? You can go in your garbage can. You can go in your car. You moms with young babies, in your diaper pails, in your closets, in your crawl space. Now we're going to take it to Peter at a local grocery store, and let's see what they're doing there. Here you go, Peter. Thanks, Peter. Here we are in a local grocery store that is carrying the Oliminator product. What makes Oliminator different is that it's not a spray or an aerosol or a plug-in or a gel. It's utilizing our patent-pending technology, which is a super pellet. This mesh bag allows you to stick it deep into a sneaker or a work boot or a running shoe, and allows you to leave it there until you're ready to use it again. Our term is a drop-and-go product. You stick it in, leave it, and then leave. Whereas your sprays and aerosols, you have to continually treat that area to get rid of the odor. Back to you, Peter. I've invested just shy of $20,000 in my business, and if I could not get the business off the ground, that really wasn't an option for me. I knew this was a major problem. The getting rid of odor was a major problem with really any moms that have kids in sports. So I just knew in my heart and mind that this was going to happen. When I started becoming an entrepreneur, it was basically working with the sports that my kids were with, and doing, I should say, the sports that I was doing outside of college, and the fact that all of our gear would be sitting out in our basement trying to dry, and that stench, that wicked stench that everyone comes to hate so much, permeating up into our kitchen was crazy. That was really the start of me becoming an entrepreneur, taking my plastics background and working up the formula that we now know today as Oliminator. Once I had that formula, it was a matter of how can I get this out to the general public to start to see the benefits that I'm seeing using it for everybody else out there. The biggest thing though, Sharks, is that this is not just for sports. Hey Sharks, my ultimate goal for Oliminator is really to be a brand, a recognized brand in the area of odor elimination. Is really to be a recognized brand, to be playing with the big boys so people really know, hey, if I'm serious about getting rid of odor, I need to get Oliminator, because that will be the only thing that gets rid of the stink. The business means to me is that I'm very proud that I was able to develop a true odor eliminator that kills bacteria and absorbs moisture. I've got a product that everybody needs, but Sharks, I need your help to be able to get the product into those hands and communicate a very, very important message. That's really what it means to me. So this has been really neat for me to be starting off with a small, privately held car wash business, the oldest in the Chicago area, just like we are today, and servicing that customer, as well as moving on to the larger big retail stores like a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Hello sir, can I get you an air freshener today?
Actually, no, I've got more than an air freshener. I use Oliminator. This kills bacteria, absorbs moisture, and doesn't just mask the odor. It gets rid of the stink.
Wow.
Thank you though.
Yep.
Hey Sharks, here we are on a local college bookstore campus. It's the second largest bookstore in the country and an Oliminator customer. Further shows you that you can use our product in your dorm room, in your backpack, in your locker, in your laundry hamper. So again, this further shows the other areas of use. You guys know that I'm a plastics engineer, which sounds really boring, but an interesting fact about me is that I actually can stand on my head and drink a beer upside down. And I would be happy to show you guys, if you bring me on your team, how to do that fun fact. Biggest challenge really with our product is twofold. First is just brand recognition. When you go to a store, people don't know Oliminator. We're not spending millions of dollars a year in marketing. So I would say that's the first challenge. And the second is just distribution. I think for much the same thing. We're a small company, and just getting into that network channel to distribute the product across the country consistently is our challenge. Again, that's why your help would be tremendous here. Our family and friends and people that have just met me think honestly that this is the best product ever invented. They tell whoever they can about it. My kids are using it in their sports bags, in their garbage can, in their dorm room, in their duffel bags, in their lockers at school, and in their car. So again, we've got a product that is at the infancy stage, in my opinion, and we're now trying to take that next big step. So Sharks, I need your help. We're on a baby step right now, and we need to take that next big step. So help me get it to the next level. Thanks.